Going to town today and see what they have in Claypool, because I think I'm going to go in tomorrow, and that's where I'm going to spend the day watching football. I've called and they said I could hang out in the parking lot and watch football because they got the 2 playoff games tomorrow. And then I might slide down to Miami, Arizona, and see what I can find down there. I mean, it's supposed to be a pretty little artsy town, so I figured I'd go check it out. And then I might slide over to Globe, Arizona. All three of the towns are right there on the main strip together, but I mean, I rode through there once and they just look like towns that, you know, have been forgotten in time, and just, you know, I guess there's not a whole lot of work or a whole lot to do. I think I saw some kind of mine, or a copper mine or something. I'm not really sure, but anyway, I figure, you know, I done looked all over this area out here, and I've been up to Young, little town up off of 288, beautiful drive, so I figured I'd go in and check out the town to see what I can find in them. But look at that background behind me. Isn't that beautiful? Sight to see. I mean, if you ever get a chance, you want to come out here to Roosevelt Recreation Area. I just talked to the camp host, and he said one time you don't want to come out here during spring break. He said it's wide open wild land out there then. But anyway, that will be my game plan for today. Running into town to see what I can find. Might have to go into Walmart and pick me up a few things, but come along, join me on the journey. Let's see what we can find. Give y'all a better view of what's behind me without my head in the way, but something else, isn't it? It's a real cloudy day, but other than that, really nice. Really, really, really nice. It's surprising what you can still find today. All you gotta do is open up your eyes and go looking for it. Pretty nice. Listen how peaceful it is out here. You can hear a little traffic noise, but other than that, just solid peacefulness. I'm in a little town called Miami, Arizona. I came into Claypool to stock up on a few things at the Walmart, and I just happened to be driving down the road and saw this artwork with a little bit of, I guess it's a verse or a poem, or I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'll let y'all read it. I'll get a good shot of it here in just a second. I just wanted to explain to you where I was. Hopefully y'all can see that, because it's really pretty. I guess you can stop this video if you want to read it, but I just thought it was really cool, so I stopped and got a shot of it. Quite a bit of street art, so I just stop and I get shots of it, because I really enjoy it. As you can see, it's not a whole lot to this little town, but I'm on the main drag behind me, so I'm going to ride down through there and check it out. Came across this little antique store. It's Grandma's Antiques and Treasures. I just thought the artwork on the front of the building was pretty cool, so I figured I'd share it with y'all. Okay, they call this the artsy part of town. Not a whole lot to Miami, Arizona. The main drag is mostly boarded up buildings. And I went through Claypool, and the only thing in Claypool is a Walmart and Taco Bell and one gas station. But this here looks pretty cool, so I'm going to run around and check it out and see what I can find. Saw that in the store front window, so I figured I'd get a shot of it. Oh, Holly. They call this a historical part of town, I reckon. Artsy part of town or whatever, but pretty well. These are basically where these little towns are out here. That there is pretty cool, the horses above it. Well, let's keep on walking, see what we find. Old sign right there done seen better days. Like I said, the main drag's mostly boarded up, but I ran across this building right here. I thought it was pretty cool, so I wanted to get a shot. Look at some of that artwork. I'll give you a close up here in a second. Pretty nice artwork, isn't it? I love these little small towns. As you can tell, these are some pretty old buildings, but it's mostly dead, but still something to go explore and see what you find. Pretty nice picture. I'd say it's a little bit on the old side, but still pretty nice. Like I said, mostly all the buildings are boarded up and empty, but I guess at one time back in the day this town was pretty lively. Found me a pretty cool little trash can on the corner. Check out those houses way up there on the hill. Be a sweet little overlook right there. I believe this is some kind of mining town. I've seen some copper mine signs back there, but pretty small little town where I'm used to coming from. This is like War Memorial Park in the middle of the district, but red, white, and blue shining bright, ain't she? But as you can see, they got little benches and stuff where you can sit and I guess have a picnic. Got a little pavilion right there, but and they got something for soldiers right there also, but Inspiration Avenue, I guess you gotta have that to keep going in this little town, that's for sure. That building there says 1913, but if you look real good at the corner, you see a little couple right there standing on the corner. Looks like quite a few of these buildings are burned out. I don't know, but this isn't the first one I've seen. I found the town Saloon right there. Look at the wood detail in that place and all the beers above the door. I guess right there says it all, doesn't it? Yep, it does. I guess that's a backdrop they must put on some kind of play or show right here, because, you know, it's the only thing I can come up with. I really enjoy finding some of this, you know, street art that I run across in my travels, but I'm just going to share these. I found these just down a little walkway, but this one right here I thought was pretty cool. If you read it, it says dance before you into your life or something like that, but I just thought it was pretty cool. It takes talent to do things like that. I mean, it really does. I guess that's some more locks. They do see a lot of that, but I guess that's related to the Grateful Dead, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like somebody punched a hole in the wall right there. This right here is pretty cool. I don't know if I'll be able to make it out or not, but pretty nice. That there might be a better view, but it's just a little walkway I found. So I figured I'd come back and check it out. You know, I just love exploring. I thought that was pretty sweet. It's on the side of a apartment building, but I'm trying to stay away from that sign to my left. That's why I'm getting a funny camera view. But as you can see, the town's got mountains all the way around it. This is the main drag right here, but I believe that's some kind of mining way back over there. Ran across a little auto place in town, and they're out here working on a car, but I'm behind bars, so I just figured I'd stop and get a few shots. Be a good stop for the American Pickers, wouldn't it? Or Rick's Restoration. Pretty cool stuff, isn't it? I'm shooting through bars, so that's why it might be a little bit rough. That old boy right there probably seen some better days, I'd say, for sure. Got all kind of cool stuff, and got some old cars and pretty cool things out here in the desert. They last a long time because it doesn't snow, so they don't rust. Got quite a collection of old antiques, that's for sure. But we can check out some of this stuff they got. Pepsi's 5 cents. Pretty sweet. Hopefully y'all can see that because I'm shooting through a chain fence, but I believe it says Arizona Oil Company. There you go. I found an opening in the fence though. Got me a shot of it. Pretty cool, isn't it? That's where I'm at right there. I found me a little cafe right there, so might go in there and get me something to eat. It's old Southern Pacific, so I don't think they have to worry about it getting vandalized because it's right on the, I guess, the courthouse, which is next to the police station, so I don't think they really have to worry about it ever being vandalized. But It is pretty cool. I love trains. The gate's locked, so I can't go in, but if the gate was unlocked, I'd definitely go in there and check that out. So this is the best I can do, so this is all I got. I'm in downtown Globe, and I just came across a little unique cooker, but I guess this is the thing right here, but I just thought that was pretty cool. Well, I found the town theater. I guess they got one show at a time, I reckon, but pretty cool. Wasn't a whole lot to see in this little town on the main drag, but I did find a few things that were interesting to me, excuse me. Back in the day, you saw a lot of that stuff, not in my lifetime, but before me, I reckon you seen a lot of advertisement like that. As you can tell, just a bunch of little boutique shops and cafes and bars, but just another little town in Arizona. I'm not really sure, but out here it seems like they don't call a bar or a bar, they call it a saloon, which I guess makes sense since you're out west, but I just think it's pretty cool. I bet it's a pretty lively place come Friday night and Saturday night. I bet it's kicking.